Hey guys, it's Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys, with another collective reading. Again, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and thank you to everyone who has followed my channel, subscribed, commented, liked, shared, interacted. Give me some feedback, because the feedback is great, okay? So, what does my feminine need to know about her divine masculine? Sex with you. So masculine is really thinking about his divine feminine and having some sexy time. Okay? But this masculine feminine is feeling like you deserve better. So it's really triggered him. Okay? It's really triggered him. He feels like you deserve better than all this drama around her. So this could be through family, exes, but this love what he has for you is crazy. So, you could have been around a lot of drama, okay? A lot of drama. And this masculine don't want to get caught up in this drama, but he's definitely got a sexual attraction there. And definitely there's some sort of crazy type of love. And it's all getting a bit too much for him. Maybe he's never had these overwhelming feelings. I don't want to be who I used to be, you deserve better. So it's come out twice, like you deserve better. So he's really feeling like you deserve better than him. This is why he's holding back his true feelings for you, because he feels like you deserve better than this. And he's finding it really difficult, really hard to be able to express himself and put his emotions into words. I can't handle your love. So this love is really intense. This crazy love, it's really intense. It comes across as a bit overwhelming. Overwhelming, a bit intense, a bit overwhelming. Maybe it could have started off where it was just about the sex and then developed really quickly. I wish I could be fully honest with you. So he's really wanting to be fully honest, but he's stuck as well also in his visions of us together. So he's really trying to envision you both together. He wants to be in it for the long haul. He's wanting to be a different person because he's feeling that if he changes, he'd be more suitable for you. Maybe he's feeling like he's just not strong enough. Maybe he's maybe feeling like he's not strong enough right now. I can't let you go. So he's definitely holding on to the vision of you, but he's really afraid to lose you. I can't let you go. But he's found it really difficult to make a decision. Does he come forward? Does he send you a message? Does he put these feelings into words and then quite potentially ruin how you view him? Because if he was to open up and express his emotions and put that into words, would you downgrade him after that? Would you think he's a bit of a plonker, he's a bit soft, or what? I mean, I don't know where plonker's come from. I've not said plonker for God knows how long, but plonker's just come out. He don't want to be... He didn't want to be left. Will you leave me like the others? So this is where he's scared of being his true self. Because maybe he's a bit of a softie and people don't really believe in him. So he's getting that quite, in general, he's a good person, but because he's not that rugged type of man, he might look rugged, but he's quite in tune with his feminine, and he's scared of rejection. So he's quite in tune with his feminine side and his emotions, but does he feel like he can express his emotions to you without you knocking him back? Life without you is hopeless, dark and depressing. I miss your light. So in separation, and life without that light is really, really depressing, and he can't take it no more. And he's actually, I am the man, because he is the masculine in the relationship, the masculine because he's got the masculine body, but he's getting that this masculine is a divine feminine, and this feminine is the divine masculine. So the actual feminine, although we carry masculine and feminine energy, this feminine who I is picking up on vibrates at masculine frequency quite a lot, which is the protector, the provider, and then she can go into this feminine where she can be the nurturer and caring and stuff. And this masculine's majority of the time in his feminine energy, although he works masculine using his hands, he's very in his feminine energy of that love. And this is where he's like, I am the man. You could have mentioned to him at one point, this is just for some, you could have mentioned to him at one point, I think you are my divine feminine. And that's not going to go down well, quite possibly, with a man who's being referred to as a divine feminine. So it could be one of these masculines. Just slapping my lips, I've just had some of my apple juice. So it could be one of these divine feminines, one of these masculines who likes to look after his image like a pretty boy. A pretty boy type of masculine. A pretty boy type of masculine where he likes to take care of himself. And maybe he's finding it a bit difficult to be in tunage, connecting with a feminine who's quite masculine. I can't promise you anything. He can't promise anything. He can't make no promises right now, but he is obsessed. Why can't I tell you the truth? Why can't he tell you the truth? And if he's feeling like no one understands you but him, it's like you get him. It's like you get him. Maybe it's one of them where you just kind of click straight away and you kind of got him straight away. Okay? I just get him, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. He don't know where to start. I mean, if he's in this separation, he's not knowing where to start. Does he give you a phone call and you reject that phone call? And then he's definitely not going to go to answer machine and leave a voicemail, because I've just got a feeling that he's just not going to leave a voicemail. Then does he message her? And then you view that message and then, you know, you just don't reply to it. Does he contact you on social media? And then you not reply to him? Or does he make up a fake profile? And I was getting, is it over? He's made up a fake profile. I was getting, the way I treated you is wrong, so maybe he pushed you to a side and focused on somebody else, or someone else, something else. Maybe pushed you aside and focused on work and stuff like that, or somebody else, an ex, focused on an ex, went back to an ex, focusing on the children and pushed you to a side, but he cannot stop thinking about you. And when he thinks about you, it starts to hurt because he doesn't know what to do, and he's really crying at night, really longing for that kiss. He's crying. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I mentioned this feeling is overwhelming. It's a bit too intense. I don't know how to handle this. It's really overwhelming. That's why I was getting that he's took a step back because he can't do it. And he's wondering what you actually see in him. What is it you're actually wanting from him? Is she just like the rest? Does she just want me for my money? Okay. Gonna go into this deck. Does she just want me for my money? Does she want to be with me for the long haul? 10 million questions going round his head. Should I message her? Should I ring her? Should I call her? Should I look her up on social media? Shall I add her? Or shall I make a fake account? I wish I could share my good news with you. So he's got some good news that he wants to share. Something surrounding a fake account. To watch you from a fake account. could be trying to interact through a fake account. I wish I could take back my words, and maybe you made out like you didn't mean that much to him and it was quite easy to separate, but it really wasn't. It was extremely difficult. Just being near you is intoxicating. So it's like you're like a drug. Like when he is with you or when you message, it's like a high. It's like a high. Like a release of endorphins or like dopamines or adrenaline. It's like a big boost of that feel-good chemicals all at once, and he didn't know what to do with it. He's like, he really didn't know what to do with it. His head's saying yes. But don't rush it. His heart's saying yes, and sex with you, it's saying yes. I replay our conversations over and over, and even more confirmation. I can't stop thinking about you. It's just there. So when he's at work, he just starts. He just starts daydreaming. So there he is at work, trying to work, and he just dozes off. He goes off on one. Maybe when you were speaking, he didn't get much work done because you was talking a lot. Yeah. I'm so attracted to you. This strong sexual. You were the best thing in my life. So the best thing in his life. One of the best things to ever happen. So why did it go so wrong? And now it's a distraction from your pain. So why did it go so wrong? And why is this masculine feminine in separation if the love is so strong? Because I was just getting like, you know, I can't explain it. I could just feel like I'm just getting images of someone's body just shaking because like they love this feminine so much. But it's like it's a sexual attraction as well, and it's quite to the brink of insanity type of love, but not, and it's nice. It's an obsession, but it's not a toxic obsession. Like this masculine does not want to harm this feminine, but it's too much for him. He's really overwhelmed. the image is what I'm getting because he's just going insane. So we've got bad health, what's coming out, right? And this expectation, he was not expecting it. He was really concerned. And here comes in this feminine, the love of his life, which is what I was getting, the love of his life, just comes in at a time when he was struggling with either physical health or mental health. That's why he was in this darkness. He's seen that light, and you came in and you was the light to his life. So here you is, coming in feminine, acting concerned, you know, maybe asked him if he was alright or something like that. And maybe at that time he could have quite possibly not been alright, but pretended to be okay. As I'm sure we all do that, you know. You could have been through something like extremely traumatic and someone asked you if you're alright and you say everything's totally fine. But it's getting at this point, this masculine was not totally fine, but because of you, he kind of was. Yeah, you're the main person. Because of this meeting. Because of this meeting, like, I'm getting something surrounding you. Asked if he was just alright, you know, like one of them, alright. He's trying not to be too flirty. You know, you walk into the room, main person there, and you meet, and you asked if he's alright, concerned, listen to him quite possibly. Could have invited him back to your house and said quite possibly that you wanted to make a change. Maybe change address, change house, change home. maybe both with gloomy thoughts. But you two, with this marriage card, is actually getting married, and you're going to be a rich girl. You're going to be a rich girl. Now, riches ain't all about the money. You know, you can have millions of pounds in the bank and have no love in your heart. You can have millions of pounds in the bank and have nobody to love. You can have millions of pounds in the bank. You could be surrounded by beautiful men and women, but you don't love yourself. And so on and so forth. Riches, is not all about the materialistic thing. To have a healthy, happy relationship is a form of riches. To be happy is a form of abundance and wealth. Again, you can have all this money in the bank and you could have some sort of disease or disorder or something like that, what cannot be healed or cured. And no amount of money can heal that or cure that. You get what I'm saying? So there is going to be that. And he is a good gentleman. And I was getting that although you may not be speaking right now, this journey, this journey towards you. 1 second. Was the best thing to happen. I don't know if it's cut out. No, it's still got time left. Yeah, I just had to get my chocolate delivery. Yeah, this journey towards you two meeting, although it was gloomy thoughts and like rocky roads, he's really glad that he met you. And it makes him happy, but then it makes him sad at the same time. Because he feels like he's lost you. He feels like he's lost you. Or maybe you feel like you've lost him. Rich, good gentleman. So there's a rich, good gentleman. But again, it's not all about the money. And it did come out, does she just want me for my money? Main person. This masculine wants to know if it's all about the money. And maybe he's just testing. He's doing some testing. And he's working. He's working a lot, and while he's working, he just like, he zones out and he just starts thinking about things.